This is the Dungeon Master with a quick demonstration on how to make an RF amplifier in Multisim 14. The first thing we need to do is choose the RF transistor. We'll choose the ZTX 327. Now, it's always a good idea to look at the transistor datasheet to get all the operating parameters for the transistor you plan to use. So let's look at the datasheet real quick. Take a note at the maximum and general usage collector current for the transistor. Oh yes, and don't forget, a transistor is operated in a linear portion between cutoff and saturation when it's being operated as an amplifier. Now that we've gotten all the information from the datasheet, it's time to start placing the basic parts such as capacitors and resistors, anything the circuit may need. Don't worry about the value of the components at this time, we'll change them in their properties later on. Just sit back and relax for a moment while I get all the components placed in the workspace. Okay, children, now that we've gotten our components selected, let's lay them out in a nice, neat, orderly fashion and connect them together. Remember, you'll be connecting them with wires, so you want to leave a little space in between. Shall I sing you a little tune while I work? Just kidding. Okay, I'm going to be quiet while you watch me connect the components together. Wouldn't Mrs. Dungeon Master be so pleased? Alright children, now it's time to change the components to their correct values. These values were chosen at design time according to the transistor data sheet. Don't forget correct letter values when it comes to components, such as capital M, lowercase m, and lowercase u. Alrighty then, we're just about ready to rock and roll. We need an oscilloscope though, so we can watch the waveforms in and the waveforms out, so we can compare them and make sure they're good sine waves. We'll slide a current meter in here so we can test and make sure that our collector voltage and collector current is within limits of the data sheet. Okay, we'll look at the transistor data sheet one more time and make sure the collector current is within limits. Then we'll place 2 voltage probes in and out so we can monitor the input and output voltage and see any voltage gain of the amplifier circuit. Well, children, that wraps it up for this tutorial. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to look for more videos by me, the Dungeon Master, on DIY Dungeon.